What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with old nasty recap, honey, of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Honey, this is season 13, episode 11. I'm back. Did you miss me? I know some of y'all like Miss Robinson. About time you got to the damn episode, because you've been talking about everything but this damn episode. I know. I had some other little side stories, honey. Miss Robinson had to get out to the people, honey. But without further ado, honey, let's get to this old nasty recap, honey. Okay, so the ladies are at the table eating the seafood boil that Latoya cooked for them. Marlo got on her ass about that shrimp. She talking about it's a little hard, but I guess you did okay. That damn Marlo was crazy. Everybody told Toya, the food was good. Porsha said it was good. And Latoya is feeling herself. They asked Porsha to pray over the food. Porsha says, I'm not in a praying mood. Okay, Porsha has a bit of an attitude because Kenya has been going around to all the girls having these investigations and interrogations, okay, and just ruining, honey, her good name, honey. She said, honey, I ain't about to be praying today. But Porsha, one thing I'm concerned about you with is at the reunion, they're probably going to get on you about, didn't she do some type of speech on homosexuality when she was a preacher? And I know you guys, that was from a while ago. You do have the right to change your views, but I think that's going to probably come up, probably at that reunion. And then it was talks of her, coming out, talking about Cordell, and how he might have been gay, after their little divorce thing. Cordell recently spoke out and said that Porsha is the reason why those rumors, resurfaced about him maybe being gay, because she spoke about it on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Cordell, child, you just may be gay, though, because if you keep ending up in certain situations, honey, Miss Robinson can't defend you, honey. Okay, you in these situations for a reason. So y'all let me know what y'all feel about that. Do y'all feel like Porsha tainted Cordell's name? Okay, do you think that she's getting bitten her ass right now because of, she's always trying to call somebody gay, but turns out she's gay, bisexual, whatever you want to call her? I just hope when Porsha gets to the reunion, she owns her shit. Other than that, guys, I have nothing to say about her behavior. I really like Porsha. She's a Cancer like me. We're very fun and we love parties and just having a good time, making people feel good. I'm talking about really feel good. Okay, hold up now, Miss Robinson. Calm down, honey. Was it you with Bolo, honey? Yes, it was, honey. Miss Robinson was on Bolo all night, honey. Okay, I would just tell them heifers that. They couldn't deal with me on the show. I'm too real. I just say, yeah, I fucked him. What problem? What we doing about it, though? Okay? So they get to talking about last night again. Cynthia mentions that she's a voyeur. She loves watching hot-ass girls have sex with each other. Cynthia, you bisexual too. I don't know why you won't just bring your ass up out the closet. Okay, your daughter is out the closet. You need to bring your ass. Your ass is still in there. You need to come on out, because you was getting all hot and bothered, honey. I see you, and you wasn't thinking about that damn mic. Okay, I ain't mad at you, though, Cynthia, girl. Do your thing, honey. So all the girls was hyped and was like, especially like Porsha, she was like, oh, I'm glad, we gave you a good time. We gave you something to look at, honey. So we got Drew and Latoya. They end up getting into it because Toya came at Drew for bending it over and shaking it, in front of Bolo. And Toya's like, well, what type of married woman would be all over Bolo like that? Toya, are you Kenya 2.0? It was a girls' night. Didn't you say that as well. It's a girls' night, okay? So y'all are there to enjoy the stripper. She damn sure can't enjoy that crazy ass, narcissistic, controlling ass husband that like to sneak and move and shit at the last minute, honey. But I digress. We'll get to it. She can't enjoy that. So, like, why is y'all trying to make this girl guilty for having a good time? If anybody needed a good time, it's Drew. Okay, because their relationship is fucked up. All right, so Drew was like, girl, bye, shit. You know, we was all having a good time, and I'm not the only one married at this table, you know. And Toya got to saying, well, I'm getting a divorce. Are you, sis? Are you? I heard she got a new boyfriend, y'all. Y'all seen Toya's new boyfriend? I'm feeling Drew, guys. I really am. She said, why are you singling me out, biggest fan? And Toya said, well, I'm your only fan. I said, oh, Lord. These two are kind of serving me a mini Porsha, mini Kenya. They're not as good as Porsha and Kenya was when they first came on. You know, they're very like elementary school compared to them girls, because them girls went at it when they first got on here season 5. But yeah, I'm liking the whole Drew and Latoya going back and forth. And you guys, I'm really starting to feel Drew. I'm really starting to really like her. Toya, not Toya, Drew says, Toya, you had your tongue all lickety up in Porsha's mouth, honey. You know, so what is you talking about? And she was like, well, I guess that's what fans do. They watch. I was like, come on, Drew. Come on, baby. They ain't ready for you. I told you I'm really feeling Drew. And was it me, or did she look like freaking Keke Palmer with that wig she had on with the bangs and her hair short? In a little bob, looking like Keke Palmer. She looked good though. So Toya says to Drew, well, was it you at 6 a.m. That Kenya was talking about? Because supposedly somebody screwed the stripper, honey, okay? Here go that damn Kenya. Are we saying, you know, it was Drew? At this point, Porsha got a headache because she know that Kenya is going to find a way to bring her up in it, you know, without saying her name, which irritated me at this table. Just say her name, say her name. You know you want to say Porsha's name, bitch. Just say it. I love how Drew gathered Kenya's ass. I was like, come on, bitch. Because she said to Kenya, because Kenya kept trying to say, yeah, was it you? And, you know, doing all that bullshit. And Drew was like, well, was it you? Because you the one had your legs busted wide open. And it was so funny. They showed the clip and wasn't nobody looking at Kenya. You did all of that and everybody paid your ass dust. She looked good though, Twirl. You did, but wasn't nobody even looking at you in that way. So, Kenya was like, I sure did. So, you know, you was acting freaky and your daughter was upstairs. So why is it a big deal for these women to act freaky? Somebody else mentioned that, you know, if Porsha screwed Bolo, she shouldn't have did that on this trip, knowing how these girls are. I can agree with that, but still, what happens on the trip stayed on the trip. It's, you know, it's not no big deal to me. And honestly, they trying to make all this shit a mystery. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because these bitches don't have a good storyline. This show didn't really get popping until we started talking about what happened the other night, honey. Okay, so y'all can all miss me with this bullshit. So Toya gets on Kenya for doing the whole investigating thing, and she's just like, why would you do that? It was a girls' night out. And then Kenya shot back, because I wanted to. Is there a problem? And I'm like, hold up now, Twirl. That's your little bi-curious lover over there. Don't get too riled up with her, honey. Kenya says, clearly all the peach juice, honey, that Latoya slurped up the other night has went to her brain. I thought that was funny because she was all on Porsha though. So next we see Shamia. She's telling Kenya, you know, this little investigation that, you know, you were pulling by the pool, it was fun. You know, it was funny. Y'all remember when Kenya first started talking like this the day before. She was interrogating everybody about what was going on. And I agree with Shamia. You know, it was kind of funny then, but now you done took the shit a little bit too far. You know, where you starting to get on everybody's nerves. And Kenya just act like she still don't get it, you know? Marlo says in her room she heard like a sex party, and I immediately looked at Porsha and she rolled her eyes at Marlo. What do you guys think that was about? Did y'all feel like Marlo was putting Porsha out on Front Street? She didn't really say her name. To me, Marlo wasn't acting like Kenya. She was just kind of saying, what she heard, because they all, I'm sure, was loud and wild, and, you can't help what you hear after all, honey, okay? Kenya gets to saying, well, it can't be no sex party if it's, pants and moans and groans, and Marlo was like, well, maybe they were watching porn. I watch porn. I'm like, Marlo, you look like you watch porn, girl. Ain't nothing wrong with it, honey, okay? Porsha says to Marlo, oh, she gonna roll it out. She gonna roll it out, because Porsha knows by now how Kenya works. So Kenya goes on to say it seems like it was multiple people in a room, and she admits to standing there and listening to that. What, for 45 minutes? Bitch, get your ass upstairs to that baby of yours that you claim you love so much. See, that's the part that I don't get. Why are you listening to what other people is doing? You could have been getting your freak on, okay? Well, no, your daughter was there. But I'm just saying, you could have went off in another room and watched some porn or something, Kenya. That's your problem. You too worried about what other folks is doing. Child, that shit had me cracking the hell up. I already played it for you guys when Tanya was like, well, you probably doing all this, because you ain't had nothing, in a while. And Kenya was like, how do you know? Are you in the bed with me? Like, you don't know? Well, you've been separated from your husband who lives in another state for over a year. I said, woo! Got your ass, Mr. Postman. She got you right there, Kenya. What you got to say back, girl? Porsha says in her confessional, what type of person, parties with you and acts wild with you, and then the next day try to make you look like a hoe. You a hoe, you a hoe. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Was Kenya raised by her grandmother? Put that down in the comments. I believe I heard that. Was Kenya raised by her grandmother? Because I noticed women that were raised by their grandmother, they kind of have a problem with like sexuality. It's like they feel uncomfortable about it. Don't get me wrong. They'll do it. But they always have to exploit and put motherfuckers out on Front Street. So y'all answer that for me, because that is the vibe I am getting from Kenya. Marlo asks, whose room was it? Where did you hear all these noises? Kenya says it wasn't Candy's room, and it was coming from that side of the house. So there was an open room, then there was Porsha's room. This is where you should have just said, well, girl, Porsha, I think it was you. You really shouldn't be saying shit, but I'm just saying, just say her damn name. Quit with all the semantics. Quit with all that bullshit, Kenya. You was just making yourself, to me, look real stupid. Real stupid. And people that defend her, they want to say, well, she never said nobody's names and they're just guilty. And no, I don't give a fuck. I don't care how you roll it, flip it, dice it. She is wrong. You don't party like that, like a rock star with somebody, and then the next day, that's like getting drunk with a motherfucker, and then the next day you like, damn, nigga, you drunk, you drunk all that damn beer. You drunk that whole 12-pack. They gonna be like, well, bitch, you was sitting up here drinking your shit too. How you gonna get on me? It's just fake. It's fake behavior, and it's just par for the course for Kenya, because that's how she act anyways. Who was it? Okay, Tanya. I don't know why I was forgetting Tanya. Tanya ends up telling Kenya, right? And a lot of people got upset about this because they feel like Tanya told on herself. But Tanya ended up saying, well, I slept in Porsha's room the whole night. Now, right before she said that, Porsha was like, girl, you don't need to explain shit to her. Let her think what she go think. And I agree with Porsha. But Tanya said what she said. I still don't feel like that's a big deal. I don't feel like Tanya told on herself. I don't, because Kenya was going to think and believe whatever she wanted to about Porsha and Tanya anyway. So it don't matter if she said she was with Porsha or not. Candy pissed me off when she got in her confessional and she said, Tanya, Porsha, why y'all put yourself at the scene of the crime and Kenya didn't even say y'all name? Candy, shut the fuck up. We all know who she was alluding to. Let's stop playing these stupid ass games. Okay, and I'm already not here for what Candy said on her speak on it. Okay, throwing Porsha under the bus. Well, Kenya wasn't lying. And bitch, if you ain't gonna say all of that at this table or on these episodes, don't say it all of a sudden on your speak on it. Okay? I'm not here for that shit. I think she did say it on this episode to Don Juan. Yeah, she did, but she waited till she got with Don Juan. That way it can look like Don Juan is the one that's being shady and messy. Girl, bye. Have a nice day. Anyways, honey, Porsha gets sick of the bullshit. She said, I had a good time with you ladies last night. I'm like, girl, I know you did, honey. But she was like, I ain't got time for this shit. Porsha packs it up, honey, and she ends up going to bed. Because she was just sick of all this bullshit. Sick of it. And Kenya, while you doing all these damn investigations, honey, you should have been investigating that husband of yours out in New York, honey, because he has something for your ass, honey. And I'm not talking about a FedEx package, okay? So, child, we back in Atlanta. We got Cynthia and Mike, Candy, and Don. They're all talking about the stripper being there for Cynthia's bachelorette party. I'm just looking like, Mike Hill, you ain't got shit to say. All that cheating you did up in your day, honey, okay? Cynthia was telling the man how well endowed Bolo was, and he was like, how do you know that? And motherfucker, we can see it. He whipped it out, honey, okay? And then Mike Hill, he looked like he didn't like that, but they never like, you know. And then Mike Hill, you guys, he just doesn't, I don't know, it's something with him I don't trust. Like, I like him for Cynthia. I don't know, it seemed like they get along pretty good, and I don't know. It's just something with him I just don't like. Am I the only person? There's something about him I don't trust, I should say. He seemed like he has a pretty positive attitude, though. I'll give Mike Hill that. But, yeah, he ain't got no damn room to talk. And he got all them female friends that he probably done knocked off or dated. Child, bye. You know, I don't understand the big deal with these women and these niggas, okay? Like, half of them ain't faithful, no way, so who cares? Especially in Drew's situation. Have we figured out where her husband, Ralph, was at for 3 days? Honey, we ain't figured that out yet, okay? He all up in his feelings. Dang, you was, dropping it hot on the stripper. Hell the fuck yeah, nigga, the next time you want to disappear for 3 or 4 days, I'm gonna drop it like it's hot for somebody else. Okay, do I make myself clear? Okay, better be lucky I'm not the wife, honey. Okay, I would never marry his ass. We'll get that shit annulled. Okay, we will get divorced real quick, because I am not dealing with Ralph. He should be a goddamn security guard since he likes to look at camera footage, okay? So Candy is telling Don that, Kenya says she heard, all these sexual noises like at 6 a.m. So Candy says to Don that Tanya volunteered information that she was in Porsha's room the whole night. But once again, they're friends, and who the fuck cares what they did? So one of the producers asked Candy in her confessional, do you think it was Porsha and Tanya behind, those noises? Candy says she pleads the fifth. You shouldn't have said shit, Candy. Your hands ain't clean either. See, I was kind of riding with Candy because I felt like she was neutral and she was on some what happens, with Bolo. It stays, y'all know the whole little bachelorette freak party they had, whatever the hell you want to call it. What happens there stays there. You was right there with it, and then once you got your ass back to Atlanta, you began switching up and acting fake. Okay? So, honey, Don Juan says he got a call at the office and somebody had said to him, well, where is Bolo at? Because he didn't come out, from their house until like 7:30 in the morning. Okay, so see, all of it is tying into each other. Don Juan makes a shady comment about Porsha. Y'all know he has a on and off history with Porsha. I guess they were pretty much cool going into the season. I doubt it now because you're making all of these comments about what she was doing with her pudding pop. I don't know, honey, but yeah, Don got to saying, well, maybe Bolo got him some social justice snatch. I said, oh no, honey, not the social justice snatch. His messy ass. He need to stay out of it. Okay, just stay out of it. Him and Candy, honey, they just messy, honey, when they get together. So next, honey, we see Twirl. She doing some type of magazine cover. We see Toya. She comes to visit Kenya at the magazine shoot, and she brings a cake. Why are you bringing this big ass cake and Kenya trying to lose weight? Make that make sense. Cake look good, but goddamn, bitch, don't be bringing all them calories up in here. Okay, Kenya get to showing off her body to Latoya, and then she had said in her confessional that she had to put Latoya on ice. Why? Latoya is about to be divorced. She separated from her husband. You are not her mate. You got your own mate. So why are you even jealous, Kenya? Because Kenya gets into this whole thing. Well, you were all on Porsha, and you know that, I just felt like when we were out of town, you didn't have my back and you're not loyal. And Kenya, you know damn well you was not finna make out with Toya. That was the perfect time, honey, for you to give us a lesbian show, Kenya, and you did not do it, okay? And that's cool as hell, but quit with all this lying and, I don't like that fake ass shit. I don't like it. At least with Porsha go do it, okay? Porsha is about it. She go do it. Now, Porsha, I'm watching your ass at that reunion. Don't you backtrack, bitch, because I will get your ass. But Kenya, you doing too much. We got Latoya gushing. Oh my God, I can't believe Kenya feels this way. Bitch, she felt a little something for you. Like you knew that she liked you. But Kenya ain't trying to really screw you like that, or she would already did it. All this fake ass Lifetime movie character tease that Kenya likes giving us, honey. Miss Robinson is not here for it. I'm not here for it. Toya also got on Kenya for trying to put all these married and, these women that are engaged on blast. And, she felt like that wasn't cool. And Kenya like, so what? So what? They put themselves on blast. Twirl, you ain't gonna get enough. Okay, you need to mind your business and shut the hell up. Latoya says, oh, well, I guess you upset. I was having fun with your enemy. Kenya says, oh, well, she's not my enemy. She wants to be me. Bitch, what the fuck do you have that she wants? Okay. You have nothing, Kenya, that she wants. You got a beautiful daughter. She got a beautiful daughter. You got an ain't shit man. She got an ain't shit man. I will still, though, you guys, right? I will still take Dennis over Mark, okay? Because Dennis be dishing out gifts. Mark is a motherfucking savage, huh? Classy, bougie, ratchet. That damn Mark don't play, okay? I wouldn't want none of Mark. He look good, though, okay? He do look good, but he be doing a little bit too much, honey, for Miss Robinson. But Kenya, you're delusional as hell. That girl don't want nothing that you got. She looks just as good as you. If not, yeah, she looks better than you. Like, what would she be jealous of you for? Girl, twirl on that. Twirl on, to your next show. Do something, shit. Kenya also says to Toya, look at how Porsha treated me the whole time. Bitch, look at how you treated her. Basically trying to put out there to the whole cast that she ain't nothing but a hoe. You a hoe, you a hoe. Like, girl, you need to quit, Kenya. So next, honey, we see Drew and Porsha. They get together. I'm really feeling these two together. I like their chemistry. These are some girls that can have a good time. Porsha is fixing them some muffins with some parquet on them. I was like, child, y'all is crazy. Porsha says she loves how sweet Drew is with people and how she calls people out on their bullshit too. And I'm like, girl, I'm starting to like it too. I'm really feeling her, you guys, for the show. And it's funny, I wasn't feeling her at first. So they get to talking about Kenya and her investigation, and Drew was like, I wasn't here for her trying to put my name up in it. Porsha said, I don't like girls that, have fun with you one day and the next minute they want to act all stank, like they just wasn't, like they wasn't just having a good time with you the other night as well. And I agree, honey. I agree. I like how Porsha called Kenya out for, basically not directly saying her name, but saying that she heard the moans and groans from coming near, Porsha's room. I guess there was an open room. That's where Kenya is claiming she heard the moans and groans. But bitch, she was basically trying to imply it was Porsha. Okay, so yeah, that was just stupid. Porsha says Kenya is on this campaign to try to destroy her, and Porsha says that, you know what, I'm gonna pay her ass dust just like her vagina. I said, oh, I know that's right, girl, because that thing is dusty and dry like the Sahara, honey, okay? Drew says what happens at the bachelorette party, honey, stays at the bachelorette party. And Porsha said that's cold. And she said, and since, motherfuckers don't know how to do that, then I'm not partying with y'all no more like that. And I agree. I wouldn't, I would just drink and I would never have sex or none of that. But, if a person did, that is on them. Porsha is single. She's a single mom. She with that womanizing Dennis, honey. She may want to get a little get back for him. I'm just saying, it's her business, okay? But Twirl is not happy, okay? She's not happy. We see Ralph calling Drew. I would have ignored his ass for 3 days, okay, nigga? He would have paid for that old Tampa trip his ass took. He called to see why she ain't made it home yet back from the store. Nigga, this the same nigga that was gone for 3 days. Bitch, if you don't get off my line, I don't know why she was lying to his ass. I would have been like, I'm at Portia's house, honey, and she got some strippers over here, and we backing that ass up again. I would have had old Ralph, honey, drooling and going out of his mind, okay? Fuck Ralph. Fuck Mike. Fuck Todd. Fuck Don Juan. Fuck Dennis. Fuck Mark. Fuck all these niggas, okay? I did like how she handled his ass, though. She didn't tell him everything. And that's how you gotta do they ass. Do they ass the way they do you, boo. Okay? Porsha starts talking to Drew about her relationship with Dennis. And Porsha, you get to saying, oh, well, when somebody cheats on you, you want them to always be in the doghouse. Yeah, but if you are going to move forward, they can't stay in a doghouse forever. It's either shit or get off the pot. You know what I'm saying? You can't live your life like that. I really want Porsha to let go of Dennis. I do not think that he's good for her. I don't feel like Dennis is a completely horrible man. I think he would make a great father, for PJ, but as a man for our girl Porsha, he's a womanizer. He got all these businesses. He feeling himself. Let him be in that zone. You get you somebody, Porsha, that's love you more than you love them. That's what you need, okay? You need a down-ass man like that. Or maybe you don't really want that. I don't know. So she's saying that she's starting to see her faults in this breakup, but the only thing, you did wrong is you just moved way too fast. And I think you moved fast the way you did, Porsha, because you're on TV. But you got to remember, this is also your real life and you want to take your time. So, baby, you can do it. Take your time. Do it right. You can do it, baby. Do it tonight. Is that the SOS band? Yes, honey, Miss Robinson is old school, honey, okay? What y'all know about the SOS band? Right before Drew leaves, Ralph calls again. I'm like, and Porsha gets to telling her, you better go, girl. I know he is not. See, he didn't found out she had a lot of fun, okay, at this bachelorette party. So he gonna start keeping tabs on her. And he got a lot of fucking nerve, okay? Well, turn that phone off, put his ass on block. Yes, I would. Y'all see baby PJ and Porsha brushing their teeth. They look like twins. They really do. She is a spitting image of Porsha. And I love how her hair was braided up. Very cute. We see Mal and Cynthia's mom and Noelle. They all sitting around, I guess, talking about the wedding. And I guess they got some fittings or something coming up. Mal brings up the fact that Kenya is always late. Okay. Like, Kenya, get your ass somewhere on time. Then, y'all see how Cynthia, tried to take up for Kenya. Well, Candy be late too. We know Candy is late, but she was talking about Kenya, bitch. Okay, so what you gonna do about that? Noelle called Cynthia ashy. That damn Cynthia is a fool. She get to cover it up. She had a pretty dress on. She covered her foot up. It's so ashy. Damn, Noelle, you always putting your mama out on Front Street, girl. All right, you guys. So the last scene is the last scene. We see Kenya at her attorney's office, and she gets to sing how Mark's been sending her all these love songs. I done played y'all the clip, honey, okay? Of her feeding us this bullshit narrative of how Mark wants her back, and he sent her this playlist of songs, and and he has a hard time expressing himself. And girl, shut your ass up, okay? He expressing himself all right, all the way in New York, away from your ass, okay? You are a Lifetime movie character. She reminds me of one of them women on the movies where she just delusional and will believe anything, whatever she wants to believe that day, honey. And Miss Robinson ain't got time for the bullshit, okay? The attorney even was laughing. That's how y'all know it's bad. I am very perplexed. I am very confused by if you are getting, why are you focusing on custody of Brooklyn and you've been separated from this man? Wouldn't you get the divorce first, Kenya, and then you would work on the custody within the divorce? Am I wrong, you guys, for thinking that way? Y'all put it down in the comments and tell me how that goes. I'm very, confused by Mark filing for divorce in New York, and the attorney is like, he can't do that, and why not? Shit, he don't want to be with her no more. He can file wherever he at. I mean, somebody make that make sense. It just, you guys, her story with him is just not adding up. It is not looking good, Kenya. Okay, now a lot of people are saying, to me, honey, they saying brand new, she ain't even married. I'm not even gonna go that far. Hopefully this girl is at least married to this man. Hopefully that is true, but shit, if she's not married to him, I wouldn't be surprised. But we go just say, she is married, but this whole custody thing with Brooklyn, it just don't make no sense. Y'all see what the producer said to Kenya. She was just like, well, why wouldn't you get the divorce? And, well, no, we got to work on the custody of Brooklyn because that's more important. Once again, using that damn baby, trying to, make it look like, oh, well, we never talked about what we're going to do in our relationship. You've been separated for over a year. What the fuck were you waiting on? Okay, that's delusional. Okay, that is, something is wrong with you. I just thought that Mark wanted his family. From what I'm hearing, he got another family in New York. Shit, make it make sense. Okay, it's not making sense. It's not making deposits. I'm so damn confused. It also turns out, honey, that Mr. Mark Daly wants spousal support. I'm like, spousal support? One of y'all said his restaurant doing bad. He ain't making that much money, during this pandemic. Maybe that's the case, honey. It looked like you have some type of agreement with this man as far as money. I guess you pay his taxes. He helped you get the baby. He helped you with Kenya Moore hair care. I mean, in a way, that's fine to me if you guys are married and you want to do nice things for each other. But a lot of this is just, it's not making sense. I think more is going to come out, honey, in the wash, okay? All we got to do is sit back and pay attention, okay? But that's all I got, y'all. Y'all get down in the comments. Tell Miss Robinson, honey, what you thought about this crazy episode, honey, of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.